performance, wasn't it, Conor? Like maybe a complete performance this season for you guys, do you think?
Yeah, it was. Look, we haven't won at home yet, in the 2 games that we played already. So we knew tonight that it was going to be a hard game against Bohs. They've had a couple of good results, but we always knew ourselves, if we get our act together, and crowd behind us there tonight, and I think we were fully deserved a win.
Was there a bit of pressure on you, Conor, when you hadn't beaten Waterford or Derry here?
Well, I wouldn't say pressure, I was just disappointed, I thought we played well against Derry. We were unlucky not to win. Unfortunately then, against Waterford we were just below the bar that we usually set ourselves, because we usually set ourselves so high, and we want to win every game, and unfortunately we haven't done that at home yet. So look, that was a good statement there from us tonight. I think a good all-round performance.
And was it nearly the case that Bohs were a good opposition to have, given that they were second on the table before tonight, unbeaten? You knew that you'd have to play well to beat them.
Yeah, well look, it's always a tough game against them. We found that, I think the last game we played up there against them in the semi-final of the Cup, and even before that I think they beat us up there, so look, it's always tough games against them, but we knew tonight if we stick to a game plan that we set out, that we worked on all week, that we'd be capable of winning, and thankfully we have. And
what was the plan, to just put them under pressure from the start and try and get the early goal?
Yeah, well it was, that's the way we play, especially shooting into the shed end, to put teams under pressure there, and thankfully we scored, and we were able to hold on to our lead then, and we were able to get our second, which was great.
Did your own performance give you satisfaction, Conor? You were involved in everything, breaking up the play, making big tackles, blocks, the whole lot.
Yeah, well I was happy, I do set myself high standards, and I expect to play well every game, and I'd be disappointed in myself if I don't. So look, I think I done my job well tonight, and thankfully all the boys did as well, and they chipped in and we got our goals, and it was an all-round good team performance from us.
Seems to be more of an understanding now, is there, Conor? As the games went on, there seems to be more understanding.
Yeah, well look, there's a lot of players left from us last year, and a lot of new lads come in, and look, it does take time to gel. It does, in the start of the season, results can all be over the place, till everyone sets in from other teams as well, and look, it just took us a wee while to settle in. Look, it was a great win last week, up there in very hard conditions. There tonight, then that we proved our class there tonight, so we were happy. So
it was important as well, I suppose, Conor, to start well, because the few home games you played this year, you started slowly and you didn't get much from the game. You started with confidence tonight.
Yeah. Look, we did, and the crowd have stuck with us, so we have to thank them as well. So when you have them and helping us, pushing us forward, especially as I said there, shooting into the shed end, it was great. And thankfully we broke the deadlock in the first half and had something to hang on to, and caught them in the second. So
yeah, obviously you were expecting a big performance from Bohs. They came down here unbeaten, good side, a good
start. Look, we know we usually do have a good record against Bohs, especially at home. We've done that in the semi-final of the Cup last year. We took them down here and we beat them, I think, convincingly enough. I know it was only 2-1, but I think we fully deserved it. And there tonight we knew if we stuck to our game plan that we'd have no problems, and thankfully the boys at the back there, we kept a clean sheet. There's two clean sheets now at home, so we're happy with that. So it's something to build on for. There's no game next week in the league. We have the Munster Senior Cup, so hopefully we can get another clean sheet in that and go into Dundalk then the following week. So we'll have to build on that.
Does that make any real difference, Conor, when Dundalk is the next league game and that's 2 weeks away, and it's a kind of a step below a league game then next week?
Yeah, well look, it's the games come thick and fast. We had a heavy schedule there in the last couple of weeks, especially going away to Finn Harps every 2 hard games. We went away to Sligo on a Monday night, and and a few days later then we were away to Finn Harps. So it does take its toll on us. And look, we were delighted to come out with the wins away from home. And look, give us a bit of a rest now, but the lads I'd say John will change it up maybe on Friday night. A couple of lads I need a couple of games and a couple of minutes under our belt and get us flying fit then for Dundalk, and we'll be ready for them.
Was the only blot on the copybook tonight Darrag's injury, which looks like a dislocated shoulder? I don't know if you know if that's the case. Or
yeah, I'm not too sure. I seen him holding the shoulder there at half time. I'd say the next few days I'll be able to tell. Look, he's a great talent, so he is, and when you can get him on the ball, especially in that final third, he'll cause anyone a problem. So hopefully it's not as bad as first thought.
Have you felt any different this season, Conor, with the captaincy?
No, look, I play every game. Like I'm sure you know, that's the way I play anyway. You know, look, we've a team full of captains. You know, right from the top, and like you can even see the young lads at the back now. You know, they're growing into that as well. So they have the capabilities to be captain of the club here one day as well. So look, it was a great privilege to have the armband last year, and someone else's turn this year. So.
Were you happy enough to pass it on?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, like I love playing for the club, love playing in front of the fans, love winning games, and look, I'm happy.
I think a lot of people picked up on your celebration after Garrod's first goal last week. The bit of a fist bump going on. It just kind of showed that maybe if people are kind of questioning if this team still has the appetite, that maybe that little moment kind of showed that it's definitely still there.
Yeah, well, it does. Look, winning games, I just love winning games, and the whole club, and that's what we've. That's what John's brought to this club since he came in the door the first day, and the lads it's bred into us. Like even in training, you know, the intensity that we set ourselves and the high standards we set ourselves every week. So we want to win games, and you see the boys scoring great goals like that. It is great, you know, because we did come from behind twice, way up in Finn Harps in hard conditions, and it's not easy.
Was that a really big result actually? You
Massive,
mentioned it a couple of times now in terms of confidence and belief and all that.
Yeah, it was, especially we went 1-0 down early on, and to come back 1-0 and then to give away another sloppy goal. It's not like us, you know. Look, I don't want to make any excuses about the pitch. Look, it was very hard conditions, but the boys showed the desire and to come back into it, and thankfully Garrod has that ability in the locker, you know, like a lot of the lads in the team, and thankfully scored two unbelievable goals for us, and to come away, Finn Harps away, 3 points in winning circumstances is unbelievable.
Like it would have been maybe a different mindset going into this game if you hadn't actually come out on top.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like over the years, the last few years that we've played away to Finn Harps, that we've only beat them by a goal there, you know. So it's always tough to go there. I think Dundalk struggled earlier on in the season. I think teams will struggle up there. You know, because the fans get behind them, so they're doing they're well drilled on their alley up there. So look, it was a massive result for us, and a kick-started our season. And thankfully tonight that we got the win as well.
Conor, do you think, say, the criticism you were getting earlier in the season, not you personally but the team, do you think that was a bit harsh, or were you just dropped below it?
Yeah, well look, as we said, we do set ourselves very high standards, and everyone around the club does, and we know that playing for this club, there is pressure to win every game, and but we have big characters in the dressing room, and we've young lads coming in as well, so they have to learn, they have to gel as well, because I said that we've lost 8-9 players from last year, and we had to bring in new lads, and it'll take them time as well to settle in, and look, unfortunately that we didn't win our first 2 home games, but it was the President's Cup and then Waterford, the 2 home games before that. But look, we kick-started our season there the last few games, so we're happy with that.